Hello everybody. You didn't get a stream out of me yesterday, so I thought today I'd do something a little different as a quick kind of, ooh, let's do something fun. Let me just make sure I've muted everything I need to and stuff, because we know what I'm like and I'm not very good at these things. So for those amongst you who I was talking to yesterday, you might notice that this is not No Man's Sky. I just thought I was doing the New Life Festival, which is the Christmas thing for ESO, and I thought to myself, I might as well just keep going on. So I've got a slightly low-level character who is my one bar build character. Give me 2 secs and I'll tell you what the one build is, because I've forgotten whose it is. Stamina Nightblade, 1 bar. It is Hack the Minotaur's version, and it uses a thing called the Oaken Ring, which gives you all sorts of exciting buffs at top level. This is his link to his build, but I thought I might as well give it a go, because why not? I think this is my 3rd Nightblade, so I've got my normal original Nightblade, who is a Stam Blade Bow user and doesn't really have a build particularly, though sort of runs off a Lucky Ghost one, who is my everyday usable character who I use for everything. I've got a Magicka Nightblade on the PS4, which runs with Mia and Co. And I've got this Nightblade, who currently looks like he's wearing really strange eyeshadow and uses a massive sword, because I thought, why not? I've also got lots of other characters, which you might get to see again later. But this guy is level 25, just leveled up, and I'm doing the New Life Festival with him, which is the Christmas festival. And if you go and look at the map, she said, who's just typed map into YouTube because she wasn't paying attention. The place I'm currently trying to get to is up here. Hello Moose! Good morning! You might notice that this is ESO and not No Man's Sky. I'm busy doing New Life Festival, so I thought I'd just keep going. So I'm trying to get to Skywatch. I don't currently have the way shrine in Skywatch because this character hasn't done any of the little areas. So I'm going to go from here, which is where I am at the moment, to here, probably via Sky Shards, books, and possibly delves and way shrines up to here, and then we'll keep going until I've done all of them. And maybe later just, swap characters and do something else. So I'm going to wander over to this Sky Shard over here. So I'm on the PC version of Elder Scrolls Online, and I do have 1 or 2 add-ons. We were talking about this, and I'll just show you how many. So these are all the add-ons I use. Ignore the fact that some of them say they're out of date. Some of them are off because I don't use them anymore. So this thing, Inventory Insight's really nice, but I've realised I don't really need it because I just work my way through it. Master Merchant's off on this character, but not on other characters, which is one of the major ones. There's things like quest maps and random maps. The random maps thing is my favourite add-on. It just means that when you get on your horse, it's a random horse. And it also does random pets. But you'll notice that on this character, it moves really slowly. So I tend to run, because it's quicker. Right, where am I going? Sense of direction now. Sense of direction. Right, so I am going to that Sky Shard over there. Which I have put a dot on the... pointing at it won't help now. I put a dot on the map, which is this blue triangle, diamond even. The fun thing about this game is I forget that I'm not this top character, so when it comes to things like opening lockboxes, I'm really bad at it. So, never mind. So how are you doing, Moose?
Let's go.
What? I'm being attacked by people. I didn't even notice. Really? Stop it. Ember's going to hit you. Oh, one of the things to remember about New Life Festival, which is hilarious. Oh, I won't be able to get this sky shard because you have to have done the quest in order to get it. So I will give up and go back this way. It's one of the few sky shards you can't get unless you do the quest. And I'm not doing the quest because I can't. Not at the moment, anyway. This guy hits like a ton of bricks. But it's slightly weird having a two-handed. It's not. I'm not used to it. I'm used to stabbing people with two small knives, the back of the head while they're not looking. Not smacking them with a massive sword. Though actually, it's not a massive sword. It's a Prophet's Maul. So actually, it's a maul, but I'm wearing a costume to have a nice big sword. Swimming away. Oh, and as Moose knows, I will scribble my time a lot going away to pick flowers, which is normal because that's what I do. And I've stopped to pick up law books a lot. Because in ESO, law books and exploration actually give you experience. I also keep meeting NPCs who want me to do stuff for them, but I'm too busy doing other things, so I kind of wander off, and it's very funny because they chase after you going, please can you help, please help, and I've wandered off. And I've done all the no, that's not quite true. I've done probably 98% of the quests in the game. There's probably some areas I haven't done quests in. No, I don't want to be the lady. So that, for anyone who doesn't know, this is a Mundus Stone, and this gives you an ability. So I have a Mundus Stone. If I go to character, my Mundus Stone, which gives me a boon, gives me increased weapon and spell critical, which is very useful when you're a Nightblade and you want to slap things. Oh, the other thing we might do. Oh, so I've done the new, all of the new day festival things. Is I might go and get one of the other companions. So I have a companion called Ember. She is a spell user and currently is using a lightning staff, but she doesn't like fishing. So one of the quests in the New Life Festival involves fishing. So it's like, I'll remember to put them away, because otherwise you lose reputation, that's the word I'm looking for. Right, I am here. I'm going north, really. Except I'm doing my normal thing of wandering off to the other side. Oh, I like this place. So, Oridon is the starting zone, which is the zone I'm in here. So this is Oridon. It normally doesn't have everything marked on it, but that's me. So Oridon is the starting place for the Aldemari Dominion, and when I found this place back in the day, I was so happy. Look, it's covered in monkeys! There's like monkeys everywhere! Law books and soul gems you can pick up. Soul gems give you the ability to raise, basically. But I just like it because it's a little place covered in monkeys and butterflies. Sorry, monkey. Right, where am I going now? I'm going to find a book. Oh, distracted. Look, scribbled again. Oh, I didn't get the book. Where's the book? The book's over there. There's the book. So, if it's a Mage's Guild book, they're blue, like this one is. So I have a lore book, and lore books give you experience. And flowers give me flowers. So my main character, who's Innis, which is my other main Nightblade, she can do all professions, so making of things. So I collect everything because eventually I'll make stuff for each of these characters. There we go, another one, another way shrine. So way shrines basically teleporters that take you places if you couldn't do it. Right, so we want to go to there, but we're going to go the slightly circuitous route of going here. The great advantage of getting the way shrines as you wander up the place is when you next want to come back, you can go straight to the way shrine rather than spending a lot of time wandering about. And I'm going the wrong way again. But yes, I've been doing, oddly, and it's very strange, I have been doing New Life Festival stuff all day since I got out of bed at about like 10:30 because they take a long time. The one thing that mildly annoys me about it is that you can't pick up all the quests in one go. You can only pick up one quest at a time. So you have to do the one quest, go back to the place, do the next quest, go back to the place, do the next quest, go back to the place. So I think there's like 10 quests. It would be lovely if they just let you pick up all of them in one go, do all of them, and then go back and get your rewards. But never mind. So one of the things about Old Scrolls, and I've been playing this since beta testing, is that it is not cosplay. So Mia and Mr. Witchblade and Gary and Wolfie and Moose and a few other people have it on PS. I have a PS account for it, but this is my main account and I've been playing this game, yeah, as I said, since 2016. So I tend to play this one rather than the other one, and it's not cross progression or anything. So I had to make a choice. So you get this one. But never mind. There's something slightly satisfying about hitting a mob in the face. There we go. I'm going to that law book over there. So also, doing it this way is quite fun because if I was doing it on my main character, which I've mostly done, you just go to the place, do the thing, leave the thing, go away. Ah, a wandering merchant.
Running
Hello,
orders to Mathieson, but I can stop for a moment. What do you...
Repair my kit. Sell all the useless stuff. Don't sell the fish. So this character that's not doing the... oh look, posh trousers. Right, that's not sell anything else. So if you're doing this at high level, you would probably be doing a build. So you would work out what you wanted, sort out your build, and then, you know, you'd have your build. But as I'm still leveling up, I don't care. So I'm just going on whether or not the thing is better than the thing I've been using. Galarak! Hello Galarak, how you doing? Wow. I like the fact she walked off while I was still talking to her. Yeah, Galarak, a bit of a good bonus stream because I didn't stream yesterday because I went to bed. I suddenly realised I had one of those revelations where your brain just goes, no, can't cope with anything, I'm going to sleep. So I just gave up and went to sleep. Oh, that noise. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm fast on foot. That noise is a dolmen, which is basically a big place where nasty people turn up and you can just kill everybody. So I shall very slowly run over there and kill some stuff. And one of the things I like most about this game is that I'm level 20 something or other, and I can fight the mobs even if they're high level mobs, because it scales to the character, not to the sub. So it doesn't matter if I'm level 26. I can still kill everything with everybody else. I think it's a very clever mechanism.
You must bow to me or die. Minion, destroy them.
Well, he died really quick.
Sometimes the prey turns and nips us. It is a small thing.
Oh, he sent the nasty guy back to his horrible place. Right, let's see what I got out of that. Steel pauldrons. And a ring of the twin sisters. I don't know whether I've got any twin sisters on, but it doesn't matter. Oh, that's not put it on there. Let's put it on there. So I've got two lots of magic-y stuff. And the ability to walk into a wall. Okay, I'm going up there. Squirrel. Oh, double squirrel. Double squirrel.
I love harvesting runestones.
Don't know whether Streamlabs is awake, but let's try it. Might have to kick it. And she's found another way shrine. Right, where am I going? Oh, should I go there? Because I'm going here, but we could go there first. Let's go there first. See, I'm a terrible person because I've got loads of add-ons. None of them help gameplay. They just help being able to see where I'm going.
Good. One less smelly mutt in the world.
Oh, Ember doesn't like wolves or dogs or anything, and she gets very animated when you kill a dog. It's very funny.
That's right. Don't get any dog slobber on you.
Looks to me like I'm quite impressed actually that Streamlabs updated and didn't break anything. Because last time I did it, it just completely killed it. Thanks. Right, where's Cloudbot gone? While I'm not being attacked. Give me a 2 secs, let me find Cloudbot and beat it to death for not being working. Enjoy the view of that lovely well. working. Oh, that might be because it's not logged in. Why is Cloud Bot off? Right. Shall we try that again? Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? Stupid thing. Give it a few minutes if it doesn't wake up. I'll slap it with something. Sorry, bear. Okay. We are going to go to there. Wolves! Hello, Wolves! There's a quest around here where you can make all these wolves friendly. And it's very funny watching people who haven't done the quest and people who have done the quest. Because the ones who have done the quest lordly run through everything, forgetting of course that it might not actually be neutral towards you, and then everybody else just does their normal thing for shooting it. It's like, oh, I've forgotten. Yes, so he's the quest giver for this. I am not going to stop and do it now. I'm just going to scribble my way in the general direction of Shattered Grove discovered. Oh, there's a delve. We could go and do the delve. I'm not in a hurry. Okay. Oh, look. Not going to stop and read. Oh! I found a radishes in rice recipe. Oh, I remember. This is an experience scroll. Gives you more experience, surprisingly enough. Right, let's go do the folly. So it takes me a long time to get anywhere because I spend a lot of time just getting distracted, picking things up, but you know. Hello, Wolfie. How you doing? Right, so it says I've killed. It's really strange. So it says I've killed the boss because I've killed the boss on another character. I haven't killed the boss on this character, so we want to go down here and then round the corner. So because I have a terrible sense of direction in caves. Wolfie, how's your ankle? Has it recovered? Oh, it's a spider cave. Sorry for anybody who doesn't like spiders. Though I will be shooting them. Well, not shooting them. Poking them to death. Hello, Gary! How you doing? I'm going this way. See, this is why I do that. Because otherwise I'd never work out where I was going. Yeah, poor Wolfie. Right, where am I going now? Straight on. Oh, except I'm not, because look, I got distracted and went the other way. Because I spotted a trunk, which I probably won't be able to open. Oh, the hat, which will go with the other stuff. High elf. Medium. That'll do. So now I've got 2 pieces of twin sisters. So it adds 151 stamina recovery, which is particularly good because I'm a stamina Nightblade. Right, where are we going? Our way. So how's Saturday treating everybody? I woke up with a migraine. I have taken a lot of painkillers. I have still got a migraine, but I'm very busy ignoring it. I'll come back here. Spiders have a terrible habit to run away.
You were amazing.
That was exciting. An old book. What did I get off here? Boots of the twin sisters. Oh, so you see where it says bind to add to your set collection? This is a new thing they've introduced fairly recently, so I shall do this. And then if you go into here, he said it might be in the wrong one. No, I'm in the wrong one. Into here, you have all these outfit styles. So this is the new one I found. Is in wherever it is. It should tell me. Here. Oh, these are evergreen boots. Those are the ones I've just found. And then set items is in here, and you would look at it from here, and you can set everything up so you've got the item, which is why I look like this, even though I'm not wearing this kit. Is that I've put the items on. Right, we're going to go down this way. Kill some more spiders. Smack it with a really big sword, which I kind of find fun.
This is gonna be fun.
The really weird one is cleave. So cleave can attack more than one mob, and it's really strange because it doesn't look like it's done any damage, and then like half a second later, the thing's died. Everything else looks like it did some damage. I don't know why cleave is different. I'm going the wrong way. So I'm just wandering down here to go and get this guy. Come in here, I might as well get this. I am going the right way. A moment when you think you've gone the wrong way. No, get off, Ember.
Nicely done.
So I'm playing this on keyboard and mouse because for some unknown reason that's how I started, so that's what I play. But almost everything is on my mouse. There's only a few things are actually on the keyboard. I didn't enjoy that, did they? Oh, don't attack me while I'm trying to get the sky shell. Bit. Thank you. Right, now we have to work out how to get out. Maybe we should stop and actually get the sky shard rather than running out and realising we didn't get it and having to come back again. Right, back the way we came. And along the corridor, up the stairs. Try not to fall down any ladders.
Don't mess with a street kid.
And by the way, she said, "Don't mess with us street kids," because that's not what I thought she said the first time I heard it. See, one of the things about this game that's really fun is that you don't have to play it with anybody, but if there's happens to be somebody else around, they can just join in. Or you can play with people and go to fun places. Or you can get tangled up in a small stool. As in chair, before anyone clips it. Sorry, spider. Back into the prettiness that is Oridon. Right, let's go there. Not that I really need a sense of direction because I could probably work it out, but you know. It's a Woolloof! Hello, Woolloof! Bye, Woolloof.
Bet they weren't expecting that.
Just going to pause and drink my tea before it goes completely cold. Right, okay. Oh, it's a book. Where's the book? Hello, book. One book. Right, I think I can probably work out where I'm going now. I'm going to there. Once I've got to here and I've done the quest, I can go back to where the quest giver is. I don't have to run there. I got my horse point. So there's various money sinks in this game, and one of the money sinks, the main money sinks in this game is before you've leveled up, you need to get a horse point every day in order to level it up. And it's like, oh, so tedious. So you can cheat slightly by buying riding point certificates, but it costs real money, so you must as well just put the money that you get for the guild into it. Okay, so the quest for here, after I've got this, is throwing mud balls at people. And they have to be characters and not NCPs.
You want to talk about something?
Go away, Ember. It's very silly. Stop making clicking noises. There you go. So now you need to go up here. And you can keep throwing them at everybody. You can basically throw them at anyone.
Traveler,
Shush
a moment,
you.
please.
Yes, lots of things say, a traveller, a moment please. And it's because you haven't done the quest in the area. It's like, oops. It's interesting actually because they've changed this quest. Because it used to be that you had to go to all the areas in various cities and use it on everybody in all the cities, but you don't have to do that anymore. The guards don't like it, by the way. See, I've got disreputable because I threw it at the guard. But it's only 17 and they're unlikely to kill me for it.
Is that really necessary?
I like that. Oh, I've forgotten there's a sky. No, we couldn't do that.
I
Sky
should have
shard
let
in this
rigor
city.
tell
Must
this
we go and get it while I'm here.
Do you greet all dignitaries this?
So if you go over here, you can see the sky shard because it's the big blue shiny light.
Comrade, a word.
Yes, I know. The Thieves Guild wants to talk to me about something. Oh, I've clearly got that book. There's a book on that corner.
The guild requests your help.
Oh, the guild can't help my help. My help is busy. Yay, 1 3. Right, okay, so we have done that. We are going back to Eastmarch and we are going back to all these places that I haven't been to much. So I haven't got the shy shards or halves of books or, you know, done the dungeons or anything. So it's hilarious. If I loaded my main character up, you see how much of it I've actually already done. Oh, still the wrong way. I'd have thought by now that I've done this quest for so many years, I'd know which way to come out of that way shrine.
Is that a bit of mud on? Wonderful. Everyone.
Right, what's
The
next?
Bretons of Allcare Castle have a curious tradition called. Here, everything in this
Performance kits.
performance kit will let you.
Stormhaven. Right, what's the betting I can't get there? Let's go back to the map. So the problem with this character is because it's fairly new, I can't get to anywhere. So, if you look to this, my quest is here. I do not have any way shrines in this area whatsoever. So, cheating method of doing this is I go to my guild, which is Redford Training. I find somebody in Stormhaven. I right click on their name and I do travel to player. I then go into swirly blue stuff. And that, if I'm very, very lucky, takes me to the right place. Because what it does is it takes you to the nearest way shrine to them. Which is fine, except not this way shrine. So, I am currently here. And I need to go here. So, that'll be another wandering about. Scenic tour of stuff in Stormhaven. Right. Could just go in a straight line, but that might not be very interesting. So what I think I might do is go out of the door, round the corner, up the road. I will not stop and shop on the way past. Mostly because I'm on the wrong character and I must remember not that I am on the wrong character.
Tell your excuses to someone who cares. I only want your bounty.
Yes, clear my bounty. It's a whole
Well,
What's
8
that? You
gold.
could have taken
Go,
them.
fly away.
Yeah, Ember doesn't like you doing that. She's a definite thief. But there's not much I can do about that, Ember. You'll have to cope. I'll get her rep back up again. Oh, I've just hit level 5 in the Mages Guild. Not entirely useful on a light blade, but still. There you go. She likes you
You
collecting
going to
rune
enchant
stones.
something with that? Can I watch?
Termites on steroids. I'm tempted. Shall we go and try and kill the boss? these guys. Could probably do it solo. Well, mostly solo. Especially as I don't actually have much in the way of healing. Let's do it. If he's there, if they're there, I will give it a go for the, shits and giggles. Definitely kill it on my main, but I'm not entirely sure I can do it. Look, there's another law book. Which I can't get because I can't jump. Oh yeah, there you go. The great advantage. Oh look, money. That's still the money. Right, so somewhere over here. Oh, look, they're currently dead because there's people standing here waiting. Oh well. Next one. Unless they turn up in a second. No, just doing rumbles of thunder. Let's see how broken my stuff is. Not that broken. See, unlike Moose, I remember to repair occasionally. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Right then, where are we going now? Let's go north.
I've been waiting to try the spell out.
So Ember has some lovely lines, and one of my favourite is, I've got a new spell I want to try out. If I enchant my hair and make it attack enemies.
Is it over?
And then after a little while, she says, that might not be a good idea because it might strangle me. Okay, I won't do that. Like, yeah, probably not a good plan.
Not so yappy now, huh?
And not so yappy now. So. There's another delve over there. Oh, catacombs. Right, I think I'll just go to there and we can go to that one and then we can go around the corner and up the hill. So actually, if I had Miri, who's one of the other companions, which I haven't got yet because I haven't done that quest, I'd go down there and hunt goblins because she doesn't like goblins, and therefore if you kill the goblins you get more reputation with her. So I am ruining everybody's fun by not reading the books. Squirrel! Oh, fun story from this morning. So, when I go up in the mornings at the moment, it's really, oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's really cold and there's the squirrels and the birds, the water's frozen over, and I go out with them onto the balcony with some food for them, and I use the kettle with the water after I've made my coffee or tea or whatever it is to de-ice the little pond bit thing I've got on the balcony, and also the water bowl for the birds. And this morning I went outside onto the balcony to do that, and the squirrel is licking the ice on the bowl, and it's like, that must be horrible. I mean, you probably could just wait a few hours and they would have turned up. It was like, so funny. The other thing I've done is I've asked my next door neighbour if she could put a bowl of water out over Christmas, because she will be here and I won't be. Because it will be better for the birds if they've actually got some water to drink. Because if it's frozen, then, you know, there's not very many places a bird who needs a little bit of water can get their water from. But I will put out some food before I go. I might even put a bird feeder up with some food in it. But mostly that's a bit pointless around here because the squirrel will eat it. The squirrel destroyed a bird feeder I had, which was made of recycled plastic, so I should have known it would eat it. But it lasted 2 days and just ate the side off it so they could get into the peanuts. It's like, fine, thanks. Yeah, you didn't last long. One of the nice things about this... What's a heavy sack? One of the nice things about this two-handed thing is things die really quick. Also helped by Ember blowing them up.
Help me.
Lurking bandit. Lurking bandit, hidden monkey. Yeah, picking your flowers. You don't have to attack me. You could just leave me alone. Yeah, see? Look. Wouldn't it have been better if you just left me alone? Right. Getting there, slowly but surely. Yeah, see, look. You could have left me alone as well. Instead, getting a massive sword to the face. Oh, I leveled up.
Tell me the secret.
Yay, level 26.
My eternal thanks.
I'll do the leveling up thing in a sec. I'm too busy doing the squirreling thing. Hello, doggo.
That dog.
Right then. Promise to stop. No, I don't. I was going to say I'll stop scribbling one day, and it's lies, because I won't. Right then, I get a minor glyph of bracing, which is juiced into the block across the block. Lovely. I can also go to a dungeon that I probably never actually get around to going to. I'm going to put my attribute point in stamina, because that's my useful thing. And I've got 4 skill points, so I'm kind of... So normally when I do these levelling up things, I would just bung everything into the whole tier and do it that way. But for once I've decided that I'm not going to do it like that. I'm going to put it into things I need. which is a scary thought. There's a cat next to me playing with a butterfly. Medium armor. Oh, let's do dexterity. Which gives me increase your critical damage and healing done by 1% for every piece of medium armor equipped. Current bonus 6%. And then Windwalker increases your stamina recovery by 2% for each piece of medium armor. Current bonus 12%. And reduces the cost of sneak by 4% for each piece of medium armor. I haven't sneaked in this character at all, so that's not going to happen. What's the heavy armor thing that I can get? Physical and spell resistance, constitution, health recovery. Let's have that. There you go. Right, where am I going? I'll go to there. We could go and get that. I'm not going to attempt to skill that spider by myself. I also am not going to attack the NPCs while thinking they are not NPCs, which I have done on major occasions. In Skyrim, I was very happily doing a quest that was quite an important quest, and it was like a part of the story. And because I was a bow user, I shot them from a distance without realising it. And it was like, oh damn, I'm going to have to reload. It's like, I've killed the major NPC. Only slightly embarrassing. Yay, I found the way shrine. Right, let's go see if I can get this sky shard without having to fight the big spider boss. I mean, the advantage is if I do die from fighting the big spider boss, it's not very far to run back. But I think you can get it without. Oh yeah, there you go. No, I'm tempted to. Oh, that's good. You'll probably die hitting in pain in about 2 seconds. There you go. Because she tombed you. And she kills Ember. Half a second. The problem with Ember is that she tends not to move. So, you know, you're being poisoned. And I, because I'm a player, wouldn't know to move. So I suck that out being poisoned. I got dead. See. Hello Teflon, welcome. Let's go to the way shrine. Welcome to Nell Potters About in Elder Scrolls Online. I am pottering. I'm doing the New Life Festival, but slowly. Slowly and with much pottering. And scribbling. There you go, so now I'm at Alkir Castle. Might let me in.
If my orders didn't
Yes,
fit it,
yes,
we
no,
would
that's
certainly
good.
find out.
I can't remember whether this is the place where you can't get in unless you've done the quest. Because it's ever so embarrassing when you've run all the way there and then find you can't get into the city. So this is the one. You go into there and you use your performance kit and you get to do fire swallowing, which I can do in real life. No, I've done it for a very long time. So I can both do
You ready for
fire
anything?
breathing, I can do sword swallowing, but I can't juggle. I've never been able to juggle. And the reason why I can breathe fire is because the person who was trying to teach me to juggle gave up. Okay. Juggling with my swords. While I'm here, I'll just
I've got a
sell
little of
some
this,
rubbish,
little of that.
repair my kit. Well, common bucket.
I heard someone say there's been trouble down at Coghlan Village.
It's probably just gossip. Coghlan Village is a pretty quiet place. Boring, even.
I don't know. What if King Faharajad sent
I'm
someone
not
there?
bothering to disenchant anything or whatever on this character because almost every other character I own can do it, so there's not an awful lot of point. Might as well just have the money. What was I doing? Oh, I know what I was doing. I'm just going to recharge my sword while I was there. On my two-handed maul. Right then. Let's go perform my magic trick. Which is the same magic trick I did outside. And if you do it again, you get a different one. Oh, yeah, go. Do it again, you get a different one. Hello, Tom. Don't worry about the no notifications. I've got Cloudbot that's not paying attention or working, so. I should go back out here and go back to the way shrine. How was town? Did you go?
What do you want?
I try and avoid going anywhere near a town in this sort of weather. It might just be Tom, Wolfie. I'll have to check. I need to go through and change stuff anyway. I'm not sure Cloudbot's paying attention and working. Okay, I can't tell whether it's working because Discord has just crashed. Come on, Discord. No, it is BT. Should be fine. Moose should be moose. Moose in our chat has just said D4 will be co-op and regionless. Now that's interesting. Probably not crossplay though. Right then, where am I going? Going back to here. To the next area that the contacts us. Wow. Tom's just said, yeah, it was okay. I picked up a collector's edition of Elden Ring for £35. Cost a lot of crack converters. Yeah. Wow. I don't have the collector's edition. I only have the normal one.
Said they'd meet us
And I
here
really need to go
after
back
the
to
evening
playing
fair.
Elden Ring, which I hopefully get to do sometime between now and when I have to get back to work. because I never finished it. I
I
kind of got
hope you
about
enjoyed your
probably
time
about
at
three quarters-
Alcaire
well,
Castle.
probably about
A
halfway
shame,
through, and
then
then
you know
stopped
its
and got
importance
distracted.
to all. It warms my heart. Red
am I going
Guards
now?
of Bergama have the signal fires.
Ooh, Alakir. But what's the betting I can't get to Alakir? Actually, while we're here, let's go over here and open the boxes. So I've got a rune box which I can't use because I can already do it, and these festival boxes
Well, look at you. Luck
with
follows you, I
interesting
swear.
things in them. And one of the things they've got is these things called Imperial Charity Writs, and they haven't changed since last year, which means I've already got what's in them. And there's a guy in my guild who needs them, so every time I get any, I've just been sending them to him. It's going to get to the point where he sends me a message going, "Stop sending me these things." I got the iron-on patch post and postcards, unfortunately no steelbook. Damn. Well, hopefully the steelbook will turn up on eBay, cheapish at some point. Right, can I get to Alakir? Yes, I can. Is it anywhere where I need to be? No, it's not. Yeah, so when I started this character, I started him in Somerset, which is one of the other DLC places. So he's got lots of the stuff in Somerset. So if you go out on the map, this is Somerset. So you can see I've got lots of the way shrines here. Not all of them, but quite a lot of them.
Gods truly have no
But
mercy.
I've not been to all the normal places, so all the normal places like Craglawn and, you know, whatever. So when you go into these places, all these way shrines are shut, and I don't have half these sky shards or whatever. But I'll get there eventually. See, look, another person who wants me to help her, which also is never going to happen. Right then. Let's go here. So we're going to work our way across this way, might go and get that sky shard. To go to here, then we can do the quest, get the sky shard, and then go back to here and get that sky shard on the way past. They were trying to sell God of War Ragnarok for £60, and I was like, but that's the same price as brand new. Yeah, that seems really stupid. I'm just going to go and kick Cloudbot again. So Cloudbot keeps turning itself off. So that's really strange. Why is Cloudbot turning itself off when I turn it on? Hang on a minute. Give me a second. Stare happily into space for a sec. I'm just gonna go and poke this. Or break it, depending on which. Don't know why it's not working. Right. Community. Yeah, Streamlabs is definitely in there. Let's try that again. Right, I'm going to go back into here and check this a second time. Save it again. Chatbot is definitely on. Streamlabs is definitely on. And it's doing nothing. So maybe it's time for me to move over to a desktop. Ah! It worked! Bloody thing. Right, let's try again. Wow, that's slow. I think I've restarted CloudBot about 4 times. Right, where am I going? I'm going that way. Oh, thanks, Wolfie. Oh, look a new thing to kill. Let's kill a Harpy. Yeah, see, I think I'm going to start giving up on it because 9 times out of 10, about halfway through the stream, I have to reload it, and I actually have to take it out as a moderator on the channel, save it with it not a moderator on the channel, put it back into the channel and resave it. So yeah, I think might be time to move on to something else. Stupid thing. Squirreling. Squirrel over here, squirrel back. Oops. Okay. Okay, over there. So one of the things in this zone is the dark anchors, dolmens as they're known. They drop a really useful overland set, which is used by a lot of low-level characters.
Good eye. I
So
didn't even
if
see
you
that
actually
roof
find one, you probably spend a lot of time doing dolmens, and there's usually hundreds of people doing it. And I can't remember even what the set is. I think that Stream Elements is probably better, and I think, like you, it will probably take me a little while to work it out, but I think once I've worked it out, I think it'd be better than trying to do the uselessness of Streamlabs. But never mind, we'll get there. Ooh. Let's not walk past the runestone.
I'm gonna show off a little.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the hill. Let's go this side of the hill. Hello, Harpies. Right. This side of the hill. Oh, I wonder if I can get it from this side. Come on, there's a runestone the other side. Oh. In a complete inability to jump. Right. Where am I going now? We are going here. We might stop and pick a book up on the way past. Ow. You can tell I play a bow blade normally. I move about so much. Because I'm normally playing with a character that has a bow and doesn't particularly like being hit. So I have a tendency to move. This character is like a rock compared with that one. Hello, excuse me, coming to read your book. Right, let's try 3 at once rather than trying one at a time. Where's the other one? There it is. See, that wasn't hard. Running away, running over here, run, 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 running over here. I like this place. I like Alec here. It's a fun area to explore and do the questing. Amber, it's already dead. I like those things to do. What's that? Is that a book? Oh look, that's a book. And my food's about to run out. So, those people who have played this with me on PS, can you tell now why I have so much trouble and I spend so much time going, how did you get there? Where did you get there? What did you do that? Because I'm so used to playing it on a PC with my add-ons, on a mouse and a keyboard. It's like, I can't find anything. I had to ask Moose how I changed weapons in on PS. Like, no, I don't know what I'm doing. Why he doesn't put his sword away? Pardon? Look, he's got a goat. Piece of advice, if you are playing this and you happen to be in town, don't shoot people's goats. They get really annoyed. And this area, for some unknown reason, is where most people come to do duels against each other. I've never quite understood why, because there are other much easier places.
You may be safer in the desert than in Bergamo, Wayfarer.
Oh yeah, that's a point.
I've got a lot to do here.
So I haven't done the quests here, which means that some of the city might not be accessible. That's a thought. Let's have a go, see what happens. Actually, before I do the quest, I might go down here. Yes, I'm not going to talk to you as you run towards me with a quest on your head.
You are unfamiliar. Emish, indeed. Zorith, sadly.
Yes. Right, so this is a run and light the signal fires before the time runs out.
Begin. The warlord approaches.
I've never seen this warlord she talks about. I come back. I will fall off, mess that up entirely, and have to go around and start again. Let's try that again. But I will come back and get the thing, because I've only got 26 seconds left. I'll light it, thank you. No, I don't think I've ever fallen off there.
Quickly, to me. The warlord prepares to strike.
There you go.
And with the signal fires lit, now I bid you.
Yes, go away. Right. Now I'm going to go back up there. And I'm going to get the... no. Sky shard. That's the word I was looking for. Yay! Skill point. Right, let's have a quick look of what amazing things I picked up. Am I wearing any heavy now? Okay, that's fine. I need a light waist if I can find one. So much like all the other Elder Scrolls games, you level up your kit by using it. So to level up light armor, medium armor and heavy armor, you need a bit of each. So I need a light waist because it's one of the better ones to have. I'm a terrible, terrible person. Just squirrels so much.
Watching you harvest is exciting. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with that.
Well, Ember, no, I'm not going to do anything with it, but Innes might do something with it. Ooh, actually, she said, I'm going to go down into goat country. I love this oasis. It's lovely. It's like, it's covered in goats. Look, there's goats everywhere. But there's also a sky shard. Wait, and a, oh, let's go over here and do this. This might demonstrate how many people there is. So, this is Norman. If it's not done by the time I get there, I will be amazed. Because hundreds of people are there. If I get hit on anything, I'll be impressed. Hey, there's a warden here. Got a tree. It's healing spell from a warden.
The end of Nirn is at hand.
That's how quick
Come
they can move.
forth and destroy.
Wow, got a hit in. That's amazing.
The Daedra, the anchors, you destroy them in vain.
Sword slinger's necklace. Did I actually get way shrine? No. I'm going to get this way shrine, then I'm going to get the other one. Hello, Atlas! Atlas, it worked! Look, Atlas, you're blue. I spent quite a long time trying to get YouTube to recognise Atlas to make him a mod, because it just wouldn't let me do it. It's like, it spent ages going, nothing's happening. No, I don't know who he is. No, the channel does not accept who this person is. It's like, I'm on his channel. I have subscribed to his channel. I have told it to do it, and it didn't work. But I'm glad it has now. It's going good. I'm doing New Life Festival stuff. I'm getting lost. I'm going that way. Right. I know where I'm going. Honest, I do. There's a book over here. Oh. Found a law book. Oh, and some water. I think it's hilarious that you can pick up water from a pond in its own little thing. Well, we talked about it a long time ago at Atlas about sorting it out, but I couldn't do it because it wouldn't let me do it. But now it's hopefully sorted, so that's fine. Right, we'll go back to this bit. I thought when I finished the New Life Festival quest for today, I might show you one of my, log into my main and show you one of the houses. Because you can do building in this, but not quite in the same way as you do it in No Man's Sky even.
Back from Bergama? Ah, Zor. The new life. The High
Right.
Elves of Haven have the war orphans.
Gartwood. I ought to be able to get to Gartwood. Be really annoyed if I can't. Okay, so. Yay! I can't get here either. Oh. Right, back to Guild. Come on, Guild. Somebody's got to be there. Ooh, let's not use that one. Let's use this guy. Travel to player. Oh, that's really annoying. Hello, Day. How are you? Where on earth is I? Okay. Only mildly in the wrong place. So we want to go to this guy here. And there's a law book. Oh, actually, there's Sky Shard. Sky Shard or law book? Let's go Sky Shard. So when you travel to player, you don't get any choice of where you end up. I don't know whether day works. Well, day works. Wow, look at that. Oh, don't tell me I've just trapped myself. Oh no! I think I've got myself stuck. Oh, piffle. It's actually 239 gold to go back. Right, note to self, don't fall down that cliff. If I do it again, I'm going to sulk. Right, I'll go down this way this time. Not get stuck. Oh, God, nearly fell off the bridge. Whee! Okay.
You going to enchant something with that? Can I watch?
Oh! Did I just get what I thought I've just got? Oh, look at that. So, very occasionally, you can find stuff for houses by randomly doing stuff. So I've just randomly picked up a moonstone and got these. which are glow-in-the-dark flowers. That's really cool. You have to put those in my bank and then I can use them. So we'll go and look in one of the houses and put them in there. I've got one or two houses, surprisingly enough. What? Oh, it's a wolf. I've got wolf. I walked past it and heard the growl. Right. So I want to go over there. So the typical nail thing, I should just run in a straight line and hope I don't meet anything that's going to kill me. Or actually, even if I do meet something that's going to kill me, I'll just hit it with something. What the hell? I'm not doing that quest. That Skelly is a very interesting quest. So if you happen to be in Grantwood playing Elder Scrolls, that's a very fun quest.
Treasure?
Yeah, that's someone who has been to that chest before,
Don't underestimate
didn't want
that.
what was in it and left it behind. Once I've got these, it'll be much easier tomorrow to do this quest. I was saying earlier about how there is a house in Oradon which has monkeys in it, and there's a place here that is full of monkeys as well. It's very fun. I don't know why I think it's. I really like monkeys. And I would be. I need a faster horse. So.
Like.
Oh, that was weird. What the hell was that? That was a bug. Let's report that.
This Khajiit loves to eat flowers. You're insane. Put that
Weird.
away. I have done nothing wrong.
Forest sings to me, but it is a song of sorrow.
Another on the War Orphan Sojourn. Ah, yes. I can assist you with that.
I'd
Anything
love
you
to.
can-
I'd love
Grace.
to give you some money. So there's two ways of doing that quest. One, you can give me money, and the other, you can just go and kill stuff. So what I tend to do is do both. So I do the killing stuff and the donations. Mostly because killing stuff gives you XP. But you might end up waiting for a while for them to pop. So I don't have to do this because it's an optional bit. But it's all XP. There you go. Okay, now we're going back into town, and actually I might do it by going to there first and then going into town. Put your sword away. I might, while I'm in Gartwood, in Elden Moose, go upstairs and change my appearance, just to show you how you do it, if you're interested. Where are you lot going? It's a crossroad full of monkeys. And actually, I have a lot of pets, surprisingly enough. So if I go back into collectibles, non-combat pets, and then I go into, I think they're an exotic. Somewhere in here I've got a monkey in a crown. Which came from somewhere weird. Where is it? By the way, there is a pet in there. It's a black dog, black wolf cub. Oh, there's a lovely thing. Actually, getting distracted. If I go into here and I find the witch's cat. Where's the witch's cat? Ember basically wants to teach it spells. Wow. Oh, yes, I know why I haven't got that one. I was thinking, why have I not got a pet? Don't know where the cat is in the hat, not that cat one. She also likes the long-eared cats, because she has, sometimes she'll just talk to the cat. It's very funny. Right then, now
Ifray, the singer,
we are
the
going...
storyteller, who resides in the now.
Oh, wrong button. We're going to Eldenroot because it's the main city for all the Mori Dominion, and it's a very useful place to have your list of places you can go to. And also happens to be an enormous tree with lights in it. Hang on, let me squirrel over here and then I'll show you. Look, that's the city, that's the tree. And the wood elves live in a city made of trees, made of a tree.
Easy to get lost in a place like this. I think that's one of my favorite parts about cities.
Let's continue on.
See, I absolutely love the inside of that. Just look at that. Look at that, it's a tree. Sorry, I'll stop getting overexcited by the fact there's a tree. It's very pretty, this game. As with all the Elder Scrolls games. Right, this time I'll remember which way I'm going. So my random mount add-on, I don't know if you can see it because it's dark, now means I have an imp as a pet. So it changes the mount and the thing depending on whether on which the
You
pet,
return
depending on what
after
zone you're in.
quite the journey. Then you truly understand.
Right, I have now done with all of those quests. It's taken me an hour and a half to do all of those quests, which is pretty impressive. Right, so go to boxes, to open some boxes. And I'm going to log out of this character. Because he can stay here. When it logs me out. I don't know. I was wondering earlier about how long I've played in this. I don't know whether it has a played ability. I'll have to check. Does some really nice loading screens as well. Come on. Right. So these are my characters. So I have a Dragon Knight, which is what Moose tends to play. Another Nine Blade, which I might delete at some point, and a bunch of other stuff. And then this is my main character, who I play most, who can make anything. Oh, and I forgot to swap the flowers over. Oh, never mind. I'll do that later. So, also in each mast, also in the same place. But I didn't finish all the quests because I think after the point when you've done like half of them, you get to the point and you just think I don't want to do anymore. So, oh, actually, while I'm here, so one of the things that you can do in this, why am I doing that? I'm standing next to the way shrine. Do not need to record. So one of the things you can do in this game is you can do scrying, which is kind of like non-archaeology, bearing in mind that archaeology definitely doesn't look like that. Where is it? It's over here. But yes, you can do archaeology. So at the moment, the character I'm using, sorry it's dark, is I'm using Miri as my companion, who is a bow user like me. So between us we do a lot of damage. And she doesn't care about wolves, but she does mind if you pick up torch bugs.
I never used to fight this much, until I met you.
She always sounds so accusingly about the fact that she never got to fight so much until she met me, but she likes me, so it's like, you know, I don't want to fight, mate. It's fine. Just tell me and I'll leave you at home.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant hommages.
See, I squirrel all the time. So, this character is a bow blade, so has a bow and 2 daggers. I think actually they're 2 swords, but whatever, and uses entirely medium armor. But don't look at it for how to be this character, because, you know, I play it for the fun of it rather than for anything else. And I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. This one can get on her horse. Well, that's the most boring horse on the whole planet. Right, let's go to collections. Because they're random, I don't get a choice on what mount I get. But, let's find a fun one. Let's go for a horse on fire, because it's my favourite horse. If it lets me have it.
Hello, little one.
No! Stupid thing. Get to ride a guar instead. See, I love this add-on to bits, but sometimes it annoys me. So now I'm on an on-fire cat. And, oh, I'm on an on-fire cat that I just got off. Right, so lightning-filled horse. Right, I am going to go this way to get to where I was trying to go, because there's a mountain in the way if you go the other way. What? Oh! Daedra drop out of the sky. What? Having definite horse problems today. And I might have got too warm and might have to take a jumper off. That's ridiculous. Excuse me for 1 second while I remove a layer. Advantage of living where I do in the south coast is we have the Isle of Wight in the way and it tends not to get as cold as the rest of the country.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
Right, kill this man because it's probably going to be. Sorry, Mama. Right then, so scrying. I'd like to point out this is not how archaeology works in the real world. Would have probably been interesting had it been like this. Especially what you do is you wander around in the area. So the area is that blue area there until you find a glowing heap of soil, which
Can never
might be
have
some
enough of
way
that.
away. Flightless! Hello Flightless, how are you doing? I like your curator's cut of Devil and Me, that was very good. Alright, get to do that again, so I'm going that way. Where is it? There you go, one glowing pile of earth. Then you get to dig it up. So you get to work out where it is first, and you want the green one. There you go, so that's green. And then you use a hand brush to find the basics, and then you use a big thing to dig a hole. Well, if archaeology was this easy, I would have been out of a job. It's really interesting actually watching everybody playing it. So I've been watching Mia and Moose and Flightless play Devil in Me, which is Dark Pictures game, because I've seen new stuff that I haven't seen in other people's games. It's like, where did that bit come from? I don't remember that bit. But it's fun because you get all the extra choices. Been really good. So I don't know whether Flightless is in my list. I'm trying to find extras, by the way, why I'm doing this. So you get extras. Give me 2 secs. Let me go into here and do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, part 2. Must watch that. Right. One flightless bird. If you're not subbed to Flightless, you really should be. He's great. I need to go through and put in extra stuff. So there you go, I found one thing and now I can look for something else. So if I hit I, takes me back into here, go back into journal, go into antiquities, and then I can do scrying. I won't bother to do anymore because it's not very exciting. So when you start out scrying, you have to work your way through by basically connecting the dots. Once you've leveled it up, you get this far sight thing where you can just draw lines between them. It then tells you where it is. So it's now up there. I am not going all the way up there. What I am going to do is I'm going to show you my exciting house. So you can buy an empty house, which is basically a thing that you can look at and whatever, and then you can build stuff in it by making it. So if I go to here, which actually this I didn't buy, this was a freebie that came with one of the DLCs. Elder Scrolls DLCs you have to pay for. They're not like nice No Man's Sky ones, which are free. But as I said, I've been playing this for a very long time, and I'm not stopping now. I also pay subscription for this, so I get special deals, and I get a crafting bag that takes all my craft materials. So this is a Grand City Villa, and yeah, it will come up and tell me I can't use a collectible, but you can put stuff. So the physical stuff is like there, like the building and various things. But if you go into F5 and then you can see all the stuff you can move. So for instance, I have to come out like this because it really annoys me. So you can see that you can move the tree if you wanted to. So you could, you know, change the direction of the tree or whatever. And then these pathing lines, you can set your critters up so they move. Where's the critter at the moment? So somewhere there will be a critter. There you go. There's one here. You see there's a mint swamp jelly that goes around here. So if you come out, it will move on a little path of its own. And actually there's two. There's another one that does the path a different way. The only problem with this, it's a lovely thing, and it's great, but you can only have a certain number of stuff. So if I go back in here, it shows, so I can have traditional furniture, I can have 700, I can have 10 special furniture, 110 collectibles, and then 10 out of 10 special collections. Now, special collectibles are these pets and stuff, which is lovely, but when you want cats on a bed or, you know, frogs jumping through a stream or whatever, you can only have 10 of them. So you can move all these trees and stuff and whatever, but yeah, so I've set this up so these frogs, come on, jump woman, jump! Thank you. If I go into B, which is there, where's my frog gone? There you go, frog. He's gone through the pond, and he's bouncing around, and now we're going to bounce back. I spent a happy time doing this. Ah! Don't hit the wrong button. So yes, I have this beautiful elfin villa with its frogs and stuff, and a guy wrapped in a lizard because I can't remember who he is, and various other things, and lots of trees and all sorts of things, and a little gazebo, and I then have a treasure chest. I didn't know what else to do with the treasure chest, so I thought it'd be funny to put it in a fountain. So the fountain I could move because it's a piece I owned, and you know, put treasure chest in there. But the thing about this, and I just thought this would be really fun, is that if you go down here and you go in the front door, you'll see it's a magnificent hall with a dining room in it. And hello, cat. How you doing? Sorry, I forgot to tell you I was streaming. So we have this beautiful dining room, and we have a ceiling lamp that casts beautiful blue light. And then over here we have a kitchen. See, with you know, a stove in it and various other things. And if you sit at the chair, not you can sit at the chairs, but if you were sat at the table, she would bring you food and you can talk to her.
What can I do for you?
She's not very helpful, but she will talk to you. And then we have this guy who makes many soups.
You cook with a golden spoon, don't you, Provisioner? You use only the freshest ingredients, the finest cuts of meat, the most delicate spices. But have you ever cooked with snail slime? No? Pity.
Thank you, Cat. I love this place. And then I also have the banker, Cat.
What do you require of a zombie frequenting?
So if you go into her, she has my bank with all my stuff in it. Oh, there's a thing I don't know. And then while I'm here, actually, I will put some stuff away. So much stuff. Sorry, just thought I put these things all away while I was here. Right, okay. I've just learned that thing I've just picked up. So I've done this as a beautiful area. Oh, what takeaway are you having, Tom? I really, really wanted the burger earlier and I resisted. I had a fish finger sandwich done in the air fryer instead, which isn't the same. This crow also wanders about.
The greatest knights have lords and ladies to woo. Woo! I tried to earn the affections of Lady Corngizzard, but she said she would only consider it if I was the last crow on Nirn. Do you suppose she wants me to murder everyone? Ambitious!
I love that. Anyway, so yeah, beautiful thing. I also have bedrooms. Actually, I'll take you upstairs and show you upstairs in a minute. So I have a beautiful bedroom with a sewing kit and things, and then, you know, a nice log of fire, and a bed, and a night table, and through here I have a bathroom with a mirror and stuff, and I've set up the bath and it's all hot. What I don't have is a rubber duck. They don't have a rubber duck, so unfortunately I haven't got a rubber duck, and I've set it all up to look really pretty. Oh, I wonder what's in there. They introduced these and they stopped working. Nothing is the answer. Nothing whatsoever. That's fine. So that's all set up. With trophies on the wall, and then I don't think there's nothing in this room particularly because I ran out of space. Oh no, I changed it. I moved everything, didn't I? So this is the clothing stations, and you know, the ability to make stuff. And then if you go upstairs, I made a little library with some haunted books in it, and books you can read, and a pile of books, and you know, stuff to make it look pretty. And this place holds a dark and deep secret. So if you go up here, past the guy who makes soup, and then you open these doors, shutting the doors of course, you will find a vampiric fountain with bats, which I got from somewhere, and flowers and skulls and whatever, and you come down the stairs, and it's a sacrificial black mass scary dungeon. I just thought it was fun. And it's green and scary and has lots of skulls in it. And you know, a thing with a skull in the bottom, and oh, actually you can't see it too well. So, you know, a plate of ears with a skull in it. Because why wouldn't you have a plate of ears with some skull in there, and some torture devices and a skull and, you know, such like. Because, you know, why wouldn't you? So strange playing it in first person. So that's my main house. But I also have, oh not that one, map. So if I go into here, then go out, I also have other houses. So I've done this one. So I have so much stuff for building that I ran out of space in my chest. So this house is set up as a storage place, so it's quite interesting because I tried to make it look like it was a summer place where you store stuff. If it loads. Sorry, it keeps telling me I can't use it. So, I've got bonfires I can set to fire to, or not as the case may be. And then, round this side, I love this place. Round this side we've got the Khajiit, which is a cat. Kind of sarcophagus. And a boat, because everybody needs a boat. Yes, it's a widescreen monitor, but it's normal. This is what I normally screen on. So, sorry if it looks weird. So Dave wanted to say, are you streaming in a widescreen format or something different than normal? My view screen is only half my screen, chat looks smaller also. So yeah, I'm streaming on my normal 32-inch widescreen. I haven't changed anything, unless Streamlabs in its last update changed something. At which point I will investigate. Thank you for pointing that out, Dave, and I'll see if I can sort it out. I'll write it down. I was going to write cloudboard on my piece of paper. That's weird. So, No Man's Sky usually looks weird because that's the way it's way it's set up. But yeah, it should be fine. Ah, I fell off the bench. So if you go inside, yeah. Got a god in it.
This realm is sadly lacking in a sufficient supply of minions to suit my taste. Churls, drudges, scamps. I require a legion. A multitude which I can condemn to an eternity of toil on my behalf. Look into that mortal.
You can talk to him multiple times and he'll give you info. But yeah, because I had lots of stuff, I've tried to set it up so it looks like, you know, stuff waiting to go somewhere else. So paintings and stuff set out and a cake. Because why would you not have a cake? And you know, look, anybody needs 6 sticks. I think you can have the output different formats. It's yes, so I haven't changed anything at all from last time I streamed, but Streamlabs has been updated, and I checked that the sound was okay, but I didn't check everything else was okay, so it might be that. So I will have a look. Yeah, so over here I've got, you know, a rock because I didn't have anywhere else to put it, and some benches and chairs stacked on top of each other. Fewer books because I took them away to use them for something else. But I just thought it'd be fun. And there's a small rat as well. And then there's stuff stacked upstairs. Just because, you know, as you would. And then up here is various stuff stacked. Like, who needs 2 beds and whatever. Because all of these are physical items, so if I show you, if I go back downstairs, I can show you how you put stuff down, just for nosy interest. So if you go into F5 and then hit R, I can't, oh no, I can put more special collections in here. So, I can't put any more traditional furnishing because I've done it already. But if I go, hang on, if I come out of that, go into that, go to the one that isn't completely full, I can show you how to put stuff down. I don't own all the houses because that would be silly. So this is my other house, which is basically set up to, as there's loads of stuff in it, we'll just put it wherever we like, because you can. But this one's not full. So if we go into, on the keyboard, F5, the coloured dots are where people walk. So you see there's a pet here, and it walks this path, and it goes all the way around here, and then round here, and then round and round here, and sits on the bed for a bit. Do you like my teddy bear? Okay, got teddy bears. And then the pink one is where Miri walks, and she kind of follows Guar about because she had a Guar as a kid. But what you do is you go into, on the keyboard, F5 to get into it, R to get into the ability to put stuff down, and then you just pick something out of your list. Let's place that. So you've got this, and you can put it where you like next to that one, but I'll put it somewhere else. Let's go over here, because why not? So you can then change its aspect using the keys, and as it says, if you want to turn it over, you can bring it in or out if you want to on your mouse. You can change its direction, so if I want to turn it over. The other useful thing is if you've done something stupid with it and you can't do it, if you hit the right mouse button, it'll bring it to whatever aspect it is that you're currently on. So if you want it flat, you can just put it down, and actually I'll turn it around so it looks like I put it down, and then you can go into I've got tons of useless stuff. Shelving units. Lighting. Enchanted lighting. Let's put some enchant. Ugh, that's horrible. Let's put this thing. So. Dave Vonti says, I have a playthrough on Skyrim. I collected every readable book and I have books everywhere in my school cottage house in Whiterun. Oh, yeah, I know that feeling. So for no particular reason, I'm just going to put this on here. I've got two, so I can put one on each end. But look at it later and then wonder what the hell I've done. These are really fun because you can break them. And then put them back. So lots of things are interactive as well. Things normally work better using the keys intended. I die to wrong buttons often. Yeah, I know that thing. At least in here when you're doing wrong buttons it's not so bad. Right, what else shall I do? Oh, I might do that. What have I got in the way of books? Got loads of rubbish on my thing. Green Shade we've been to. Oh, we could go and kill a dragon. That might be fun. So I haven't got many treasure maps. We could go to Cold Harbour. Let's go to Cold Harbour for the fun of it. So this map shows you how much of the stuff I've got. So all these little black houses are houses I don't own. And then there's all these wage finds I've been to and quests I've collected and stuff and things. But if I go out, there's a place called Cold Harbour. And I'm going to go here and... oh, it's going to cost me lots of gold. But never mind, I've got 2 million plus gold, it'd be fine. Yeah, magic. Right, so this place is Cold Harbour.
Where in Tamriel did you get that one?
So I just set my stuff out, and according to this map, you see I've got all the way shrines and stuff in here. There is a clothier survey you can do. But I thought I'd just come here because it's fun. And it's very atmospheric. There's all sorts of scary things that are all going to kill you in it. But you can see why, when I'm playing PS4, I have all this trouble, because the game in PS4 is actually quite a lot different than it is in the PC version. Even though it's the same game, the interface is like massively different. Yeah, that was exciting. Right, what else have we got while I'm here? I thought I'd go and see if I've got anything. Oh, not that. Let's go look at all active leads. Just see if I've got anything exciting to pick up. Actually, what I might do is, so the area I'm in now is from the original game, and I just, before I stop having done 2 hours and it becomes less interesting for you guys, I'm just going to show you some of the new stuff. So we've had a year-long campaign running to do with Gallon and High Isle. Can't speak, it's terrible. So I thought I'd just take you to High Isle, just to show you. Possibly Gallon as well, because it's very pretty. So this is High Isle. Let's go somewhere pretty. Let's go there. See, this is the advantage of getting all of the wayfinds, is you can just pick a thing and go to it. One or two loading screens. So, High Isle is where you get Ember, who is the slightly weird mage. So these are companions, and you can set them up. So if you go into companion menu, she really, really likes me, and she's got all these spells, and then you can give her equipment as well. Dave says, that's one of the main reasons I don't like consoles or games from PC to them are all nerfed to hell, and in my opinion are the ones that should have more game settings, which were the ones first. So the console version of ESO, it's not really nerfed, it's more different. So, because you're using a control, you can use a controller to play the PC version. I just never learned how to do it. I just always used the keyboard. So, there's just differences. So, for instance, I'm a terrible player because I play with add-ons. So, for instance, if I want to go and find one of those things, the way to do it would be to look at the thing and it tells you where it is and then you do it. But I've got an add-on, so I can do it. If you should turn off Shadows or Bloom, you could get way better gameplay, but at least Xbox have a few to naught video settings. Yeah, that's true. But I'm using a 3060 graphics card and pretty sure it plays okay. But yeah, I mean, yes, yeah, exactly that. If you turn stuff off or turn things up or whatever. So, Witcher 3 has just been remastered and re-released for its remastered version. And I haven't yet, I haven't actually played it, but I could turn all my settings up to full, but then the game wouldn't actually probably run very well, but yeah. Oh, don't attack me, I'm busy. I love the fact his mates ignore him while he's being attacked. Okay, just working my way through druids. So, High Isle was all about druids. So, this is me, lots of druids. And I'm not shooting them all, honest. And then, it's just really pretty. And then Galen, which is the next one over. So if I come back out of here, getting to this place is really hard because you can't easily click off it. So let's click, let's do that one. Because it's a tiny island. See, this is... I'm about to run out of food. Just came here because it is just so damn pretty. Oh, and there's a wolf or two, which Ember will be happy with. But yeah, I mean, this place is just amazing.
Yes! A going to race?
Just, you know, it's ruins and beautiful bridges and all sorts of stuff. And every mount I've got on today has been really boring. That's good. Pussycat. Says Destiny 2 on the Xbox used to piss me off, stuttering and missed frames. Ever 10 frames or so. I go to settings, the only video settings there is brightness. Yeah, I mean, my settings, I can change basically anything. So, yeah. Tons of different settings, most of which I completely ignore. The only thing this doesn't have, which slightly annoys me, is it doesn't have a really good photo mode. You can take a screenshot, but you can't do photo mode. So if I want to do a setup for photo mode, I'd have to set the character where I want it did, and then hit V, then hit whatever the key it is to turn everything off, Q, and then print screen to take the screenshot, which is fine, but it's not so good. I want to be able to set it up like I would a proper screenshot. But never mind. Can't have everything. With GTX 1050 Ti, I could run it better than the Xbox, and if I had issues, I just turned off shadows and the game ran fine and looked fine. Yeah. I could probably whack this up a bit more, but it works, so I'm not going to complain. Just going to pick on the pork crab. But yes, right, I think, before I bore you all to death, I might stop now and say thank you very much for everybody who came, and also this is probably my last stream until the new year. I might do something when I'm back before the end of December, but I'm going to be away with family over Christmas, mostly looking forward to actually having some time off and not promptly getting ill, which is what normally happens when I have time off. So thank you very much, everyone. Let's see if I can do a wave. And I will see you all soon. Have a great day. I can't get out of it because I'm stuck in the game. Bye bye. Yeah, and I hope everybody has a very happy Christmas and New Year. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, have a happy next weekend.